Well, everybody, it is Wednesday. It's the 25th of June, 2025, and this one that I'm about to review has been a long time coming. I review a lot of Doritos products on this channel. I don't know, I just love Doritos, and every time a new flavor comes out, I'm really excited, and this particular one is quite exciting to me. This is the Twisted Queso one, and this is a limited edition, or limited time. Okay, it's not limited edition. I was speculated when I mentioned it in a previous video that it was some kind of a, I don't know, it was supposed to be like a 4th of July party sort of style, tie-in sort of, yeah, I don't know. I don't have 4th of July parties, so I don't know. What do people eat at 4th of July parties? I'm assuming the queso dip is one of them. Alright, and now what interests me about this is it's not just queso flavored chips, they're twisted queso flavored chips, okay? And it doesn't look like the cheese that's in there is the typical pepper jack. I don't know, I guess there are different types of queso. There's white queso and then there's yellow queso, so I don't know what the twist is here. And then I see like little bits of what look like jalapeno peppers, and then I see a little bit of like little red bits in there. I don't know if that's supposed to be tomato. I know some cases have avocado in them. Clearly that's not pictured there, so I'm assuming that's not going to be one of the flavors. I don't know if it's going to be spicy or not. Maybe there's a little bit of jalapeno spice in there. Maybe there's a little bit of pepper jack cheese spice in there. If in fact pepper jack cheese was used. But it is a darker yellow color, so it's probably cheddar or something else. Alright. Well, let's proceed. Let's try out this flavor explosion of bold cheese and heat. That's the twist. It uses a bold cheese. Because I'm assuming that most quesos use non-bold cheeses. I don't know. Not a big queso eater. Alright, so the ingredients are corn, vegetable oil, and less than 2% of wheat, salt, corn, maltodextrin, monosodium glutamate, buttermilk, Romano cheese, cheddar cheese, onion powder, sugar, natural and artificial flavors, spices, lactose, jalapeno peppers, garlic powder, dextrose, sodium caseinate, skim milk, lactic acid, citric acid, malic acid, artificial color, yellow 6, blue 1, and red 40. Well, I understand the yellow and the red, but why is there blue in there? Doesn't make any sense. And then some preservatives. Okay. Well, let's check it out. These suckers smell. They smell kind of cheesy. They certainly don't smell as cheesy as nacho cheese chips, but they smell cheesy. Very nicely seasoned. There looks to be quite an adequate dusting of seasoning on there. I'm telling you, they don't get it wrong. That's totally authentic. I close my eyes, I taste the seasoning dust on there. I'm just thinking of a nice, mild to medium spicy yellow queso dip. Okay? That's what that tastes like. Nice, bold cheddar and Romano cheese flavor. Maybe that's the twist. I don't think there are a whole lot of quesos that have Romano cheese in them. They typically either have some kind of like yellow cheese, like, I don't know, maybe there's Colby Jack in some of them, or cheddar, or you make your white queso, right? And then you have your, Monterey Jack or your pepper jack, depending on how spicy you want it. I don't know if I've ever heard of a queso recipe that incorporates Romano cheese, because it's an Italian cheese. So I don't know. Maybe that's the twist. Yeah, it tastes like a really good queso dip. Now let's have one more chip and let's see if we can taste the peppers in there. Now, despite the fact that there appear to be tomatoes in there, tomatoes or red peppers, neither of those appear in the ingredients list, which is a little bit disappointing. Well, maybe one of the things in the undisclosed spices was tomato powder, in which case I can forgive them for, picturing it on the front. It's like, okay. I don't know why they didn't do that. I want to know what the spices are. I don't know, maybe it's just something that they just assume nobody will care about, but I'm just like fascinated by it. I want to know what spices are in the seasoning blend. Yep. Very cheesy. There is real jalapeno pepper in there, and you can taste it. Nice blend of cheese, pepper, good degree of onion powder, garlic powder, salt in there. It's nice. They're amply seasoned. It's a really, really good chip. I like it a lot. Is it like top tier Doritos? Mm-mm. But they're nice. They're pretty addictive. I'll be eating more of them after I turn the camera off. I would give the flavor rating at least a 7. Maybe a 7.5. Some of these new Dorito flavors, I'm like not as generous as maybe I could be in the beginning. And then like I realize after I end the review, I'm still eating them and I'm still eating them and I can't stop. And then they get bumped up to a little bit of a higher rating. So you know what? I'm just going to say 7.5. All right, because I kind of know after I eat more of these that I'm going to like them even more. They're that kind of chip. Nice, addictive, really good snack. Very, very low spice. No higher than a 1.5. It's there, but it's a little tingle. It's nice. You can give them to anybody. You can give them to kids. You can give them to hot food novices. Nobody's going to be blown away by the heat of these. They just taste really good. They're nice, cheesy, a little bit of pepper heat in there. It's a good chip. And tastes very much like the real thing. As most of these Doritos, you know, copycat or whatever, attempts to replicate the flavor of this or that thing. They've really been on this condiment kick. If you have not tried the hot mustard Doritos, they taste just like the real thing. Just like the real thing. Totally authentic flavor. The tangy ketchup, not so much, but those are still good. But those hot mustard ones, gotta get them. All right.